ClumsyNinjaGuy is proud to present something that was much funnier while simultaneously being much less random when played out in my head.
What about you, Wilson? What are you afraid of?
I do have one underlying fear, Tim.
I'm afraid of running out of ideas for interesting video hooks. Originally this clip was supposed to be a joke about my mic obscuring my mouth.
How the heck is it going, Ninja Clan? Welcome to episode 4 of my Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD walkthrough. Today I will show you how to get through Dragon Roost Cavern. So first of all, go up to this leftmost block and grab it and drag it back. And then circle around it and grab and drag back this second block. And now the doorway will be open. In this room there will be 2 Bokoblins, so go ahead and defeat them both. And then once they're defeated, go ahead and grab one of their sticks. And once you have one of their sticks, bring it up to this torch here and light it on fire. And then run across the room and light these torches on fire to get a chest to appear. And that will make a chest appear, which has a small key in it, I believe. Boom, perfect. You got a small key. Use it to open locked doors. Alright. And also you will see this pot here. Right now the pot doesn't do anything except shoot us back out. Once you find the other 2 pots in the dungeon that look like this, and you remove what's blocking their top, then you can jump in the pots and be transported to the other pots in the dungeon. Now head through the locked door with your small key. And you will see that there's a doorway with boards across it in this next room. Simply walk up to it and hit it with your sword to get it to break. And this is the main hub room of Dragon Roost Cavern. So go ahead and run to your left. Don't worry about this locked door for now. Run past it onto this wooden platform. Then drop down to the stone platform and pull out the stone block from the wall and climb on top of the stone block and run across to the other side of the wood platform. And now wait for this fire column to die down and cross this bridge. Watch out for the geese. The geese might try and attack you. Once you're across the bridge, grab the bomb and either throw or place it at the rock at the other end of the bridge. And now the door will be unblocked, so go through the door. Now in this room, you will see jars with water droplet icons on them, which means they're full of water. When you throw the water jars into the lava, it will create a stone platform. So go ahead and throw one to the left side here so you can get to that treasure chest. Alright, now jump across to the platform and go get the chest. And inside, I believe, is a dungeon map. Yep, you got the dungeon map. Nice. Now go ahead and grab another water jar and throw it at the left side so you can get across to the other side. And at the top of this ladder, a chew jelly will appear and jump towards you. So be ready for that. Alright, climb the ladder and go through the door. In this room, you'll see a doorway with some strong boards across it. So when you walk next to the doorway, a Bokoblin with a heavy sword will jump out and stab at you with it, breaking the boards. So watch out. Go ahead and defeat the Bokoblin and grab his sword. You can use it to break the strong boards. There we go. And then go up on this ledge and watch out for the choo-choos. And break these strong doors too. And inside will be a small key. Alright. Go ahead and continue on into the next room. Alright, so you'll see 2 pots and 4 rocks and a wall with 2 bombs and a big rock. So you need to throw either the pots or the rocks at the bombs to get them to explode. Okay. If you do run out of pots and rocks, you can go back into the door you just came out of and then come back out again and they'll have reset. So go across these boards and now go into the locked door we ignored before. Alright, notice that to our right there is an area with a branch sticking out of the cave wall and a wooden beam door across the gap, but we can't get to it yet, so we'll come back to it later. For now, just defeat the the choo-choos, another Bokoblin in this pot that will jump out at you. So defeat him and take his stick. Once you have his stick, you can light it on fire and light these beams on fire to reach a switch. Step on the switch, and the bars will raise from the door. Now go ahead and go through the door. And that will lead you outside. You'll hear something that sounds like a sheep, but is actually a bird. We'll see it in a second. Across the bridge, there is a Bokoblin, so go ahead and defeat the Bokoblin before it can hit you off of the bridge. And start climbing the ladder, but watch out because there is a lava column that will fire out at you. So wait for the lava column to die down before climbing up the ladder. Alright, go ahead and climb up. Watch out for this bird at the top because it will try and attack you. It has a chance of dropping an item called a golden feather, which we'll need for a later piece of heart. So if it drops a golden feather, go ahead and grab it. Then go up next to this wall and press A to sidle, and wait for the lava column to die down, and then go across the beam. Once across, let go of the wall, and go around the giant rock, then walk towards this plank, and just hang from it. Once you're hanging from it, head left. Once you're all the way across, pick yourself back up, and climb this, and grab the bomb, and drop it or throw it towards the rock. Now the door is cleared, so go in the door. This room is interesting because it's got some blocks, but if you only halfway pull out each of the blocks, so just grab it and move it once rather than twice, you will be able to run behind it, and there's a secret tunnel that you can enter by crouching down and entering. And then head to your right, and you'll be able to pick up some rupees. I think there's 32 rupees in here, I'm pretty sure. And then head right again, and finally another right. Then drop out. Alright, now that we've got the secret tunnel out of the way, go ahead and grab the blocks and slide them all the way out, causing the other blocks to drop and form a block staircase. So climb the block staircase and go through the open doorway. Clumsy, have you seen any filthy thieving rats around? I know they are annoying, but keep your wits about you. They are only rats. If you spread bait near their nest, they may share their store of treasure with you. Why don't you try it? So if you equip bait from your bait bag and then throw it in front of their mouse hole, then they'll sell you something. Delicious. Hey, I got something really good I'll sell to you, for real. What'll it be for you? Red potion, blue potion, nothing. Well, we have an empty jar, so why don't we grab a red potion? Red potion, 30 rupees. Sure, I'll buy it. Alright, you got some red potion. Set it to Y, X, or R and use it to replenish your life energy. You can keep it in your bottle. Bring me more sometime. More! So now that we've fed them bait, I'm pretty sure they'll leave us alone for this room. So go ahead and re-equip something else so you don't accidentally waste your bait. And then pull out this block and climb up it. And break the jar with the sticks in it. Grab a stick and light it on fire. And then we're going to throw it across the room. So go ahead and throw it. And that will burn the planks off to the second treasure chest. But first get this treasure chest, which I think is a compass or a joy pendant. That's a compass. Great. Okay. Now cross the room and get the small key in this chest. You got a small key. Nice. Drop back down and climb the block again. And open the locked door. Now we are back outside again. Alright. There's a staircase with some holes in it, so be careful not to fall down the holes. And then there's a bird in its nest. Run towards the bird, hit it once if you want to, and grab the key that's in its nest. Now, run back over to where the locked door is and go through. If you want, you can first defeat this bird to get a golden feather. Theoretically. Maybe. Come on, golden feather. Nope, no golden feather. Okay. Go through the locked door. And then this room will be extremely dark. There are 2 tunnels in this room, and it's very dark, so grab a stick that we will light on fire. There are also a bunch of keys that will fly after you once you've lit your torch, so just ignore them for now and light all of the torches, and then you can deal with them. So light your torch and run through, avoiding the keys, light that torch, then light this barrier on fire, and then run over to this door and light both of these torches on fire. That will raise the bars from the door. Now if you want, you can go back and deal with the keys. Now there's a chest in here, which holds a Joy Pendant. We'll need to collect 40 of them for Mrs. Marie, so make sure you're collecting them wherever you can. Now go through the door. And in this room, you will see a pot with a rock on top of it. So go to your right and pick up this bomb and place it next to the pot. And now we can teleport between the beginning pot and this pot. Now go ahead and cross the bridge. Once across the bridge, go through the door. Now in this room, there will be a Bokoblin right in front of you, so go ahead and defeat him. And there will actually be 2 more Bokoblins in this room that you will have to deal with to get the door to open. One of them is up here, hiding in this pot. Oh, wrong pot. Hiding in this pot. Yes. And then the other Bokoblin will be up on this shelf hiding in that pot. So you need to run into the wall to break the pot. Boom. And then go ahead and defeat the Bokoblin. And that should open up the door. Alright, in order to get the treasure chart, pick up a stick that the Bokoblin has dropped and run over to this torch on the right side of the room and light the other torch. And inside the chest should be a treasure chart. You got a treasure chart. Okay. Now climb up the ladder and go through the door. This room will have water jars again, so pick up a water jar and make a platform to go to the next platform. These caterpillar-looking things can be defeated by targeting onto them and pressing A at the right time. And then, once they are dealt with, go ahead and go back across the room and grab another water jar, and then jump to the platform and throw it at the spot where the lava is bubbling up. And then quickly jump on the platform, and it will make a lava elevator. Now jump off and go through the door. Alright, this room is adjacent to the boss room. So over there is the boss room, but we do not have the item to reach it yet, nor the big key to open the door. So grab this bomb by the skulls and blow up this rock over here. That was a mistake. Let's try that again. Pick up this bomb and blow up this rock over here. And that will open up the third pot. So now we can travel throughout the whole dungeon. Pick up another bomb and throw it towards this other rock, and that will clear our path. Alright, when you're ready, go through the door. And now we are back outside again. And there's Valoo. He looks very irritated. Okay, climb these stairs, but be aware when you're climbing the stairs, they will fall out behind you. So just keep running and you'll be fine. Alright, now through this door, there are two Bokoblins guarding Medli. So you need to go in and defeat the Bokoblins, and then a Moblin will drop from the sky, and you'll have to defeat the Moblin as well. So let's do that. Alright, taste my blade. So just kick the Bokoblin's butts, and then a bird will drop a Moblin. And he does some pretty serious damage, so just try and attack him as much as possible, and don't let him hit you. There we go. And once they are all defeated, the prison will open up, and Medli will be free. When you're ready, go talk to Medli. Clumsy, you came to rescue me! Oh, thank you! I have to tell you what I found out. This is terrible. Some creature is doing awful things to the great Valoo's tail. That's why he's so angry. The great Valoo's tail hangs down into the room right below here. There's got to be something in there. I wonder if those mean monsters who captured me have something to do with it. We've got to do something, now, before it's too late. I'll go and tell everyone what's happening. Here, Clumsy, use this to get out of here. It's what I used to get this far. It's a device we Rito used before we evolved wings. You got the grappling hook. This was an item used by the Rito people before they had wings. Set it to Y, X, or R on the item screen, and then press that button to aim. Use this item to latch onto anything with a glowing spiky circle on it. You can even use it to haul things up from the sea floor while on your boat. Here, Clumsy, climb up on that little ledge over there so I can show you something. So yeah, this item we just got is really useful. We can use it to grapple onto these branch-looking grappling points, like that one for instance, to swing across. And we can also get enemy-specific item drops from enemies, and we can also get treasure chests from the sea using the grappling hook. I'll show you how to do all that later. Grab this branch with the grappling hook, and you can swing over there to get out of this area. When you aim at a branch that you can latch onto, a spiky yellow circle will appear. Remember that. Don't you worry about me, Clumsy. Get going. Yes, Medli. Right away, Medli. So go ahead and press the button you've assigned the grappling hook to, and then aim up at this branch until a yellow circle appears, and then press the same button again. And press A to let go. Then repeat that process to swing over here. A to let go. Break this wood with your sword. And then go ahead and drop down. And use your grappling hook to get across this gap. And then press A to let go. Then repeat the process for this gap. And then again for this gap. Alright, then go through the door on your left. Now in this room there is a bridge, and there is a Bokoblin 9 at the rope on the bridge. So go ahead and go target the Bokoblin and take out your grappling hook, and when you use it you'll grab a Joy Pendant from that. So go ahead and defeat both of them. Once you do that, a treasure chest will appear on the bottom. Now that you've defeated the Bokoblins, go onto the bridge and do a spin attack in between these two ropes, and then do another spin attack in between these two ropes, and then the third one in between these two ropes. What that will do is that will make the bridge break while we're standing on it, leading us to the lower level. So just stand on it and it will break. Now you can open this chest to get a Joy Pendant if you wish. And then head back across to the other side and go through the door. Now we'll have to use the spin attack trick again on these ropes. Make sure you're standing in the exact middle and do a spin attack. And that's why we want to stand in the middle, so that doesn't happen. Okay, let's try that again. You might also want to wait until the lava plume is up. Okay, so stand in the middle and do a spin attack. Perfect. Now wait for the lava to drop you. Once the lava has dropped you, head through this passageway and onto this platform, and then across this platform, then across to here and up the ladder. Once you're up the ladder, you will notice a switch grappling point and a big scary door with bars across it. So go ahead and grapple to the switch and do not let go. That will open the door. So swing back to where there's land and let go. Then head through the door. This room is interesting because on the other side, the opposite side of where you are, there is a secret chest that you can bomb to get to appear. There's nothing important in the chest, so we won't bother with it, but we won't be able to get it until we get bombs. But in the GameCube version, if you have something called a Tingle Tuner, which is exclusive to the GameCube version, you can use something called a Tingle Bomb to make the chest appear. But for right now, we're not going to worry about it. So just grapple to this grappling point, and then hold right trigger to stop yourself and turn to the right. And go ahead and swing towards that platform. And once you feel you have enough momentum, let go. And jump across these platforms. And then swing to this grappling point. And then across that platform. And go through the door. Right, now this is the room where you can get the big key. So in this room there are these fire caterpillars, and you don't want to kill them this time. So instead of waiting for A to flash, target them and hit them with either your grappling hook or your sword when they open their pinchers. And then go grab their curled up body and place it on the switch here. And that will kill the flames around the big key, so open the chest to get the big key. You got the big key. Use it to gain entrance to the room where the dungeon's boss lurks. View the map screen and see for yourself. Alright, now head back out the room the way we came in. Fire keys will now appear, and you can take them out with one hit from your grappling hook if you want to. Go ahead and grapple back across, and let go, and then roll to the other platforms. Oof. And those fire keys are annoying, so if you want you can take them out. And then grapple to the grappling point again. And hold the right trigger to stop yourself. And then press up on the control stick to climb up a short ways, about halfway up the rope. And then use left stick to turn yourself. And swing forward and backward and forward and backward and forward to gain momentum. And go through the door. And then go to your left and drop down the ladder. And onto these platforms. And then hop across to the lava elevator and go on the lava elevator and wait for it to boost you up. And then jump off and go through the door. And then in this room, take care of the fire keys first, otherwise they'll be very annoying. And grab a water jug and walk over to the opposite side of the room and throw the water jug onto the lava elevator, and then roll onto the lava elevator. Once the lava elevator brings you up, jump off of it again and go through the door. And now grapple across these gaps again. So that's one gap. Two gap. And three gaps. Alright, then head through the door on your right. And we are back in the room adjacent to the boss room. So from here, if you don't want to get the last optional treasure chest, you can just swing across using this grappling point and your grapple hook to go to the boss room. But before we do that, I'm going to show you how to get the last optional treasure chest, which has a treasure chart in it. So go ahead and jump in the pot until you get to the beginning room with the two Bokoblins. And this is the room I'm talking about, so go left through the door here. And then go left here through this door. And do you remember this area? Go ahead and grapple to the grappling point. And swing across, let go, and hit the wood with your sword. Then open the chest, and we'll get another treasure chart. Nice. Okay, now grapple back across. And go back through the door we came in. And keep backtracking until we get into the first room again. Go through the door. And go into the pot until we get to the boss room. Alright, go into the pot once more if you get into this room. Alright, this is the room we need to be in. So go ahead and grapple across this area. And I recommend you take out the fire centipede thing. Alright. And then there are 2 more chests in here. This chest on the left contains 10 rupees. You got a yellow rupee. That's worth 10 rupees. Not too shabby. Nice. And this chest on the right contains a knight's crest. We will need knight's crests to get an awesome move later in the game, so start collecting them. You got a knight's crest. Keep it in your spoils bag. All who are skilled in the ways of the sword know the value of a crest such as this. Alright, and then there are some other pots. The top 2 pots contain fairies, so make sure you have an empty bottle and be ready to catch a fairy. So I'm going to equip my bottle and purposefully drink the potion so I can get the fairy. So when collecting a fairy, you need to be careful not to run into it, otherwise it will be used on you, but instead you want to go next to it and press the bottle button. So go ahead and break the pot, go next to the fairy and press bottle. Whoop. There we go. You caught a fairy in your bottle. When your life energy runs out and you collapse from exhaustion, this fairy will replenish your strength. Set it to Y, X, or R and use it if you want to replenish your energy immediately. So now go ahead and replace your bottle with a different item so you don't accidentally use the fairy now. So if we die, the fairy will automatically bring us back to life, giving us an extra life. There's another fairy in here, but we don't have another bottle. So when you're ready, head through this big intimidating boss door. There's Valoo's tail. Whatever's irritating Valoo is in this room. And that is the first boss of this game. His name is Gohma. So how you beat Gohma is you have to grapple to Valoo's tail. So take out your grappling hook and aim it at Valoo's tail. Then press the grappling hook button again, swing across the room, and let go. Repeat this process 3 times. So that was the first time. Now we must do it twice more. So wait for Gohma to push the ceiling back up. And then wait for Valoo to push his tail through the ceiling. And, whoops, and grapple to the tail. Then swing across the room and let go. That's our second time. Now we just need to do it once more. Okay, wait for Valoo's tail to come down and grapple to it. And then swing across the 3rd time and let go. And that will break Gohma's armor. And once Gohma's armor is gone, then you can grapple his eye. So now in the second stage, go ahead and target Gohma and press the grappling hook button to grapple his eye. And repeat that 3 times. And when his eye comes down, slash it with your sword. Eventually that will kill Gohma. And he will be defeated. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. And he will drop the first heart container of the game. So go ahead and pick up the heart container, and if you've been following along, that should make 5 hearts. You got a heart container. Your life energy has increased by 1, plus your life gauge has been replenished. Alright, now we've got 5 hearts. There are a few pots in this room you can break if you choose. Once you're ready, step into the wind portal, and that will take you outside. Valoo will be greatly relieved, and all the smoke and ash will clear from the area. There's Medli and Komali and Father. Clumsy? Well, Prince Komali, don't you have something you want to say? I heard everything from Medli. Clumsy, thank you so much. I'm sorry I mistrusted you. I hope I can be like you someday, Clumsy. You will, Komali. I just know it. Right, Clumsy? So, Clumsy, here. I want you to take this, Clumsy. Giving you the thing I value most will give me the courage I need to stand up to bad things. You received Din's Pearl. This is the gem the Rito's claim was passed down from the great goddess. The great Valoo is grateful to you, Clumsy. Use the wind god's wind? That's what he said, but I don't understand. I wonder what it means. The wind god's wind. I wonder if what he's talking about has anything to do with the wind shrine that's through that tunnel. Oh, I almost forgot. The great Valoo also names you, Clumsy, a true hero. I agree with him. As far as we're concerned, Clumsy, you really are a hero. Well, I'm going to go and visit Valoo. I'll come and see you sometime with the best pair of wings ever. Hey, Prince Komali! Thanks so much, Clumsy. See you again someday. Bye, Medli. Bye, Komali. Alright, so now that we're back outside, go ahead and go through this tunnel here, which will lead to the back of the island. And there is a small island away from the island, so swim to that island and climb it and examine the shrine. There appear to be markings that indicate specific directions. So go ahead and pull out your Wind Waker in front of this slab. Up, left, right. Up, left, right. So go ahead and hold up, left, and right, and you'll learn the Wind's Requiem. You learned the Wind's Requiem. That will change the direction of the wind. Yep, that's a mighty nice breeze. The name's Zephos. I'm the god of winds. So, you're the new Wind Waker, are you? Great, great. For a beginner, you've got a nice wind sense about you. I like you, kid. That tune you just picked up, well, it gives you the control over the direction the wind blows. Depending on how it's used, wind can be a good thing or a very bad thing. You want an example of it being a bad thing, then you should see my brother. It saddens me to say that my brother, Cyclos, is miffed about his monument here being broken, and now he spends his time creating cyclones to torment people with. So if you encounter any cyclones at sea, chastise my brother for me, will you? And that is my request for you. Okay, bye, Zephos. Alright, so now that we know the wind's Requiem, we can head back to the boat and get off this island. So, when you're ready to progress the story, head back to your boat. But first, I'm going to make a little sidetrack mission to talk to the chieftain, because I think he might give us something in the future after talking with him now. Maybe. Ah, Clumsy. I hoped I would get the chance to thank you in person. Medli told me everything. I am extremely grateful for all that you have done. It seems you have helped my son Komali find his courage as well. You have done so much for us. I thank you. Tell us if there is anything the Rito can do for you. Anything at all. I believe your journey is far from over, but no matter where you may go, we can still reach you. As you travel from island to island, be sure to check the local post box. We shall be sure to deliver any letters or packages addressed to you to the post box nearest to you. Keep your eyes peeled for the moving post boxes, for they have mail within them. I trust that is clear. Yes, sir. Alright, let's head back to our boat. So one thing I want to show you before we talk to our boat is if you go up this path right here, and then down this path to where the sign is, if you look up, you'll be able to see that there's a rock with a trail of bombs above us. So, if you have got a bait bag, and if you haven't yet, you can get one from the beetle ship circling this island, and I highly suggest you buy it. But if you have got one, go into your bait bag and select a Hyoi pair that we bought from Beetle earlier, and set it to one of your buttons. Then press the button that has the Hyoi pair on it, and you'll be able to possess a seagull. Now that you're playing as a seagull, you can tap the A button to fly higher, and what we're going to do is basically kamikaze into the bomb trail here. There we go. And then press back. Right trigger to press back. And that will have dropped a treasure chest from that rock. And you can open the treasure chest, and inside is a silver rupee. One is worth a whopping 200 rupees. It's time to jump for joy. So there's a way to get quick cash. And we're going to need a bit of cash because we have an item we can get that's really good. So go ahead and go back to the boat and talk to him. It would seem that Ganon sent those monsters to this place, but that would mean there is no time to lose. We must depart at once for the place where the next Pearl sleeps. We sail to the south. Oh, right. First you have to change the wind direction. So get back on the beach and press the Wind Waker button, and press up, left, and right. And then change the wind direction to the south. Now get in the boat.
Hey.
The wind is blowing to the south. Quickly, swim beside me and press A to climb aboard. We must depart at once for the place where the next Pearl lies sleeping. Okay, now that we're on the boat though, instead of going south like he wants, we're going to actually head west. So go ahead and get your Wind Waker out and change the wind direction using the wind's Requiem to go west. And then go ahead and set sail. We're going to head back to Windfall Island really quick. Hoy, hold it right there, small fry. I don't know where you got your mitts on that sea chart you got there, but it looks to me like it's pretty much got nothing but seas drawn on it. It's pathetic. In fact, it's almost an insult to call that thing a sea chart, if you ask me. What's the matter, small fry? I'm just trying to be nice here. I'm telling you that you've got a problem, and you do. Don't give me that stupefied look. It makes you look like you ought to be in diapers. Just listen, okay? I'm here to teach you what I know about this island, so open up your sea chart and make it snappy. So these guys are handy because they'll give you a piece of sea chart as well as information about the island you're at. There's a real peculiar cave toward the backside of this here Dragon Roost Island. Yeah, real peculiar. But I doubt you'll ever get there to see it, small fry, unless you manage to sprout wings and fly, that is. Because you won't be getting there otherwise. That's all I can teach you, small fry. But I will do this for you, since I'm feeling so generous. I'll send word to all my brethren living near the islands of the Great Sea. Good bunch of fish. If you see a fish leaping out of the water when you sail near an island, sail up to it and spread bait out on the water's surface. Trust me, this is good advice, Fry. See, the baiting process allows you to get a chart of the island along with any info that might be of use to you. I highly recommend you make a habit of doing so. See, you're definitely going to need a reliable sea chart to help you search for things out at sea. I can't emphasize that enough, Fry. You need a well-drawn chart. If you don't get a chart for every island you come across, it'll just be a bigger hassle for you later on. Now don't say I never did anything for you, Fry. Hoy, you there, you kingly red lion guy. That's it, I've repaid my debt. I'm done. You take care of the rest. Alright, so continue sailing to the west. But like that fish said, if you see any jumping fish, make sure to give them bait so that they will give you a piece of sea chart and information about the island. So if you don't have the bait bag already, definitely buy one and some bait from either Dragon Roost Island or Windfall Island from a beetle shop ship. So go ahead and sail towards Pawprint Island. See that jumping fish? Go towards the jumping fish. And left target him and throw out some bait. Hoy, small fry. Yeah, I've heard. I take it you want a chart and information about this island. Then start by opening up your sea chart. Do you know what a choo-choo is, small fry? No, I'm not talking about the sound you make when you kiss someone. Choo-choo. I'm talking about choo-choos. They're those slimy monster-like puddles of goo that turn into blobs of jelly, stand up, and start jumping at you like crazy when you come near them. Well, in any case, there's lots of them on that island over there. So if you see any, I'd avoid them. They can get nasty. Now that I think about it, every once in a while I see the potion brewer who lives on Windfall Island come here. Now why would he do that, Fry? And that's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, but that's my policy, Fry. I can't go fighting evil on an empty stomach, you know. And with that, I'm off. Alright, continue sailing to the west. Alright, there's another jumping fish, so I advise you go up to him and feed him bait. Hoy, small fry. Yeah, I've heard. I take it you want a chart and information about this island. Then start by opening up your sea chart. Out on the cape of this island is this crazy dancing fool who can't tell day from night. The guy's nuts, but you've got to respect someone who's not afraid to just let it all hang out like that, you know? I've been watching him, thinking I'd try to learn that dance and compete with him from out here in the ocean. But I just can't seem to swing with that crazy funky rhythm of his. You should teach him true rhythm with your baton, small fry. Show him what it's all about. And that's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw me some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, but that's my policy, Fry. I can't go fighting evil on an empty stomach, you know. And with that, I'm off. Alright, so go ahead and sail into port here on Windfall Island and put away your sail and jump out. Now that we're on Windfall Island, go ahead and climb the hill and speak to the guy dancing near the gravestone whose name is Tott. Go speak with Tott. Hey Tott, what's up? Oh, no, that's not it. That's just not it. And the problem is, even though that's not it, this isn't it either. Oh dear, pardon me, guy. I was so fully and wholly absorbed in my dancing that I didn't even notice little old you standing there. I am Tott. I love dancing more than I love 3 meals a day. You will come to know me as the world's charismatic dancer extraordinaire. Ready, guy? 1, 2, 1, 2. Say, guy, you know what I was just reminded of? Long ago, I met this delightful little guy who performed the most dazzling magic dance, a dance that turned night into day right before my very eyes. I can remember those fabulous dance moves, but I just can't seem to get any intricate rhythm down. Do you think you know the rhythm, guy? So, left target this guy and pull out your Wind Waker, and just let your Wind Waker sit for a minute, and it will do this 3 dots twice. Cha. Cha. That's it. That's the rhythm I've been trying to recall. Oh, I can feel it. I can feel it, guy. Yeah. Ow. Yeah. Ow. So, right, left, down. You learned the Song of Passing. That's it, and it's perfect. I'm perfect. Now bring on the night. Ow! Hey, what's the matter? Nothing happened. Nothing at all. Why? Okay, so now we know the Song of Passing. So we can turn day to night and night to day. Just press right, left, and down with the Wind Waker. You conducted the Song of Passing. Okay, I guess it was barely daytime before because now it is night. Why? Why does my dancing do nothing to the skies? Why am I cursed so? Just where am I lacking, guy? What is wrong with me? I must know. Now that it's night, head back down the hill. And, ooh, there is a bouncing post box. So let's go to the post box and see what it is. Good evening. Letters for Clumsy. We have 1 letter. Here is your letter. To my son superior, thank you very much for looking after my boy. This isn't much, but I hope you'll accept it all the same. I politely request your continued kindness towards my son, Kashiko, Baito's mother. So that was the mom of the guy that we did the mail sorting with. You got a piece of heart. Collect 4 of these to complete a new heart container. More heart containers equals more life. All right. But anyway, pass through this archway and go into the second door on your right. Not this door, but this door. Inside, there will be a night auction going on where we can get a swift sale. We can get this neat item called a swift sale. So talk to Zunari, the guy that looks like an Eskimo. Well now, good evening. Yes, I rent out the first floor of this mansion in order to run a nightly auction. And actually, tonight's auction is about to begin. Oh dear me, is it ever? Now, it is indeed an auction, but I like to describe it in more simple terms. It is a competition of the very highest order. Oh yes, it is a competition to see who can get the item that is being auctioned. Can you outbid everyone else? Do you have the courage and the fundage? Oh, the drama! Ah, but what's this? Well, dear me, do I detect a hint of curiosity? I believe I do. Fortunately, we welcome bidders of all ages, both kids and adults. Yes, so tell me, would you like to participate in the auction? Most definitely. Really? Dear me. Really? Now, you are completely fine with me not explaining the auction to you. Am I correct in assuming this? I am fine with that. Yes, good. That speeds things up. Very well then, let us begin immediately. It's no time to dawdle. The auction is afoot. On your toes, on your toes. Alright, now with this auction, there's a chance for it to be a swift sale or to be some other item. If it's not the swift sale, you can reset it by pressing B immediately, but don't let the auction start. Otherwise, if the auction is completed, then the item won't get swapped out with the swift sale until you have successfully got the item for yourself. So if it's not the swift sale, immediately press B to exit the auction. Otherwise, bid on it if it is the swift sale. That is my advice. Yes. First, let me thank all of you bargain-loving people for joining us this evening. Dear me, what a turnout. The auction is about to begin, yes, and what do you suppose will pop up as our item of the evening? Oh dear me, I'm so excited. I can't stop sniffling. The calm before the auction storm always makes my nose run. Let's get to it. This evening, our glorious auction item is this. A fabulous treasure chart. Okay, we don't want that, so I'm going to exit out immediately. Oh my dear, what a prize! At last the suspense is over. But all drama aside, you should know it is extremely rare to even get a chance to own a fabulous item like this. It is precious, quite dear, very valuable, yes. Listen well, for I do not lie. Let the auction begin. Let's open the bidding at 5 rupees. And begin. So go ahead and press B. Do you wish to quit? Yes, I do. Yes, Clumsy. Fine. Time to go. Run along now. Thank you. So keep talking to him and start in the auction until the swift sale appears. Trust me, it's worth it. Hey now, here again? Yes, so tell me, would you like to participate in the auction? Definitely. Let's get to it. This evening, our glorious auction item is this. A fabulous treasure chart. Let's get to it. This evening, our glorious auction item is this. A fabulous treasure chart. This. item is this. A fabulous piece of heart. Oh my dear, what a prize. At last the suspense is over, but all drama aside, you should know it is extremely rare to even get a chance to own a fabulous item like this. It is precious, quite dear, very valuable. Yes, listen well, for I do not lie. Let the auction begin. Let's open the bid in at 80 rupees. Okay, so I was hoping for the swift sale, but I'll just show you how this auction thing works, and then next episode we can get the swift sale at the auction. So what you want to do is you want to tap A to build. You want to tap the A button to build your auction bar, and you want to build it up to about halfway, and eventually he will say something to the effect of there's not much time left. And once he says there's not much time left, then tap A as fast as you can and put in a final bid. So just let everyone else bid until the time is up, basically, but fill your bar halfway. So you'll see what I mean. And begin! So tap A until your bar is halfway full. 83 rupees. And then just leave it. And let them do their thing. There isn't much time left, good people. Are you done bidding? 170 rupees. How much will you bid? 10% of 170 is 17. 20% therefore is 34. Plus 170, so that's 204 rupees. But just to be safe, I'll do 205. 205 rupees. Oh, dearest me, incredible, the drama. Everyone is struck speechless at Clumsy's bid. Is he serious? What a brat. Yes, only 5 seconds remain. Are you all done? Is this the end? And sold! Here ends the auction. Tonight's fabulous piece of heart goes to Clumsy for the price of 205 rupees. Dear me, let me just say, congratulations! Alright, you got a piece of heart. Nice. You've collected a total of 2 pieces. Get 2 more to complete another heart container. My dear, how incredible that such a youngster walked away with the prize. I've never seen such a fat wallet. That kid was a bidding machine right up to the end. But now then, on to business. For you lucky ones out there, and yes, also for you not so lucky ones, let me say thank you for your participation. I must bring tonight's auction to an end. Dear me, such excitement. Dear people, thank you very much. Alright, so now we have a piece of heart. That's awesome. So next time, I will show you how to bid for the sale. It's pretty much the same process. It's just it will be a sale instead of a piece of heart. So next time we'll get the swift sale and probably all the other auction items before heading to our next destination. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did enjoy this episode, make sure to leave it a positive rating. If you didn't enjoy this episode, make sure to leave it a negative rating. If you'd like to join the Ninja Clan and see more videos like this in the future, be sure to subscribe to my channel. And you can share this video around if you'd like. And it would greatly help me out if you wanted to donate to either my Subscribe Star or my Patreon to unlock exclusive rewards. But even if you guys don't do any of that, I hope you have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Alright, Ninja Clan, see you next time. Bye.